At the moment, given the entire coronavirus fiasco that we are forced to deal with, the thought of travelling overseas seems like a fantasy. Isn't it true that we have all become too paranoid with the pandemic that we have forgotten all about the good things in life, most importantly tourism? Should we bid farewell to holidaying? Absolutely not. The COVID-19 pandemic has indeed transformed the way people live their lives. But let's not feel so down, because good times aren't far away. Here are the top 5 most expensive but travel-worthy holiday locations you must visit when the pandemic ends. Number 5. Paris. While Paris is one of the cities that remain off limits, rumour has it that the City of Lights will soon reopen its borders. If you are a fan of exotic locales, intricate architecture and Emily in Paris, then head straight to the French capital as soon as the pandemic is over. Paris is home to some of the world's most expensive cafes and restaurants. How can we forget the outrageously overpriced Ritz Hotel or the Place Vendôme designer shops? The official romance capital of the world is one of the pricier destinations to visit by all standards. But no one can resist the charm and attraction of the wonderful French capital. The stylish boutiques make shopping truly worthwhile, as there's no such brand that you won't find here. Get ready to shake your pockets while you're in Paris, as just one meal at the famous Eiffel Tower's dining haven Jules Verne costs around $250 to $300 US. Whopping, isn't it? It may seem a huge price to pay for a single meal, but Guy Savoy is even costlier. An 18-course buffet at the restaurant will strip you of a staggering $450 per head. In 2021, travellers will get to enjoy newly built hotels like Cheval Blanc, located in the historic La Samaritaine, and Hotel Particulier Villeroy, featuring 11 rooms, suites and apartments. Number 4. Fiji Islands. Contrary to popular perception, Fiji isn't a single island, but a collection of 332 tiny islands. How can we resist the pristine white sands, crystal clear waters and expansive coastline dotted with arrays of palm trees? So get ready to sway to the fragrant tropical breeze. For example, Matangi Island is famous for its horseshoe-shaped volcano. Just a day's trip to the island will cost you around $650 US. This does, however, include some water sports and a lava rock shower. If you fantasise about staying on the world-famous Lokala Island, expect to pay a landing fee of over $12,000 US. Still, Fiji remains one of the top travel destinations in the South Pacific because of its exclusivity and serenity. We live in an age where a peaceful environment is a rarity, and that's what Fiji offers in abundance. Number 3. New York. New York is the city where even a porter will expect you to pay several dollars for picking up your bags. Don't be deceived by the dollar stores or cheap street foods, because the city is incredibly expensive for a traveller. In the Big Apple, hotel service is generally impeccable, but food costs are outrageously high. If you choose to have breakfast at Norma's, just one frittata will cost you a staggering $1,500, and if you want to enjoy a $1,000 gold-coated bagel, then head to Westin, New York. There's little doubt that NYC is America's crown jewel. It is the hub of industries and cultural activities in the US, and no doubt the tourism industry as well. In our opinion, however, the hotels in NYC are just plain overpriced. Just imagine the difference. A luxury hotel in the city charges over $700 a night. It's definitely not the right place to visit for the faint-hearted individuals, while for luxury lovers, it's practically paradise. It's only in NYC that you would get to try a $1,000 sundae and steak at the same rate as a one-night stay in a 5-star hotel. Number 2. Dubai. Dubai isn't only famous for its oligarchs and sheikhs, but because of its ultra-lavish hotels and grand shopping malls. Not only that, the city boasts some of the most jaw-dropping views you'll ever lay eyes on. But as they say, happiness comes with a heavy price. The same is the case with Dubai. Most Dubai resorts will cost over $1,000 per night. If, however, you can expand your budget a bit more, book yourself a 75-foot super luxurious yacht at $1,300 per hour. This Middle Eastern delight is now the mecca of modernity in the world. That's why it is so popular among travellers having tons of money to burn. It's a fact that Dubai was built by the rich, for the rich, because almost half of the world's population simply cannot afford to stay in its lavish hotels for more than 3 days. However, it offers the most fulfilling experience for a foreigner with the next level luxurious Burj Al Arab, where a night stay is just the $20,000, man-made islands and the famous Dubai Shopping Festival. The city's scenic coastline and desert oasis are surely enough to make you book a ticket to Dubai. At number 1, it's Oslo. The Norwegian capital city is scenic, charming, and still reminds the travellers of its rich Viking history. As soon as you land in Oslo, you'll feel enchanted with the beautiful scenery featuring the famous fjords and mountain vistas. Oslo is one of the cleanest and safest cities in the world, so heading to the city would not be a risky decision in the aftermath of the pandemic. A majority of the people there also speak fluent English, so you won't face any difficulty mingling with the crowd. But Norway has another claim to fame. It is Northern Europe's most expensive country, even though it is rich in oil and the population is quite well off. However, the country's relative wealth and an overall trend of high wages have contributed to making it a super expensive destination. The tourism industry is known for charging about 20% more for its services than anywhere else in Western Europe, and a staggering 70% higher rate than the world averages. So you may not find any budget-friendly eateries, free activities or accommodation in Oslo. If you like this video, please hit like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to keep watching entertaining content.